Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, on this channel I do colouring pages, I do some drawing, sketching, painting and sometimes a little bit of diamond painting. So at the end of the month, normally I do my completed colouring pages videos, and I thought as I've started drawing it'd be nice to do a sort of sketchbook tour of what I've done in 2020. Although a lot of it is not in my sketchbook, it's on pieces of paper or pastel matte paper or framed up on my wall. But I thought it'd be really nice to do a sort of sketchbook tour. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Please do hit the subscribe button and do put the thumbs up. It helps YouTube to promote my videos. Thank you so much. So I'm just going to pop that out of the way. So first I'm going to take you through my Moleskine Sketchbook. This is the very first sketchbook that I got, and I think I started drawing in April of 2020. So the first things that I started to draw to get me into it and to practice, I started using the Camilla Derico's tutorial pop manga book. If you do already follow my channel, you'll have seen and you'll know how much I bang on about that tutorial book. So I'll just go through the images that I did in that one first, and then the stuff that I'm going to show after this is all original pieces of mine. So I started this sketchbook in April, 23rd of April I did this one. So this was my very first drawing since high school, and I'm 33 now, so it was a very long time ago since I last drawed or drew. So this was the first one that I did in a very long time. I would do its eyes very differently now. I think it looks a bit spooky. But yeah, that was that one. The next one I did was this little tentacle girl. You can tell they're all Camilla Derico's tutorial book, this one. All in the manga style. This one was the 30th of April. Then the next one that I really do love was this one. My granddad's a beekeeper, so I really do love anything to do with bees. This is just super cute. I think I did a speed drawing of this up on my channel if you want to go back and watch that. It will be under playlists and speed drawings. This was on the 3rd of May 2020. The next one was this little bat girl on the 16th of May. Then I did this super cool dude with his melting bow tie on the 22nd of May. Did this little girl. Looking back at this one, I wouldn't do her eyes quite so big. It just reminds me of Cyclops every time I look at it. But I was really proud of the mask on this one and introducing a bit of colour into the sketches. That was the 28th of May 2020. Next one was this little dog boy with his little bones on his bow tie, 12th of June. This one is super cute. I love this one. He's a sort of unicorn boy with bugs, ladybugs all over him. 28th of June, that one. Next one was this beautiful watermelon moth on the 30th of June. This one, the 1st of July, with a grumpy looking sunflower in her hair. So this one I actually did as a real-time drawing up on my channel. I think it was in 3 parts. So if you want to go under playlists and find that, it will be under real-time drawings. 4th of July, this one. And this one's super cute as well. I love this one. This one was the 14th of July. And then I started this one and I sort of lost my patience with it, because as you go through the tutorial book they start getting harder and harder. So if you've seen I've drawn quite a lot now, and then it started getting trickier and the proportions in the face weren't going right, and I just sort of needed to take a step back from it for a bit. So I will go back to that, but that's all the ones out of the tutorial book now, and anything else I'm about to show you is my original art. So the first one I'm going to show you, the first piece of original art that I did, I'll pop it up here, was in July. So 5 or 6 months ago I started doing my own original art, and this was my sister's dog. So I decided to sketch him. I used Strathmore sketch paper for this one, and the Derwent graphite pencils. The nose was really tricky. I remember thinking, oh, I'm losing my patience with this nose, and you can see that it's still not perfect. You can see it's off a bit, but as a first attempt at drawing, I really think it's, you know, it's okay. So I really did like that one. So the next one I'm going to show you was done on Strathmore sketch paper again, and we'll just zoom out a little bit. And this was done with pan pastels and a bit of pencil work for the details and the eyes. So I thought he was super cute. The only thing that I realised once I started doing this one was that obviously with it being Strathmore sketch paper, the pan pastels wasn't really suitable for the paper. I found it didn't take many layers of the pan pastel, so I went onto Amazon and I found this pastel matte paper, which is really good for pastels, any sort of pastels, oil pastels as well as your pan pastels. So I got some of that, and the next one that I did was this one. So this one was my friend's little kitty cat, Enzo. I took a reference picture of him and I did this one. All pan pastels again on the pastel matte paper, and I was super impressed with everything apart from the eyes. The eyes aren't realistic. I needed more practice on those, but I really did love the top area of the head and the fur and the bit of fur on the ears. I really loved that, and even the little bell down here in his name tag. But I wasn't the eyes, you know, if I could go back and do that again. And there's something just off about the nose here, but it's all a learning curve. You don't know until you try, until you just throw everything on the paper, and then you can look back and then you learn from, you know, your mistakes, or you practice. That's all it is, isn't it? But I really did like that. So the next ones are two little sketches. These ones are photocopies, so they're not brilliant quality, because I've just copied them on my cheap photocopier at home. Debbie, my friend who I did these for, has got the originals because they're her little doggies, her little chihuahuas, Evie and Rollo. But I really thought these were cute. They were just little ones, and she stuck them up on her little colouring cabinet at home. But yeah, really cute. Little Evie looks sad, doesn't she? But yeah, that's those ones. So the next little bits are in this other sketchbook that I started, but I didn't really do much in it. So the first page I was just messing about, really. I'm not entirely sure what I smothered the page in. Not really sure. 2nd of July there, but I thought I'd have a go at doing a little sketch of a rose with a fine liner, I think that was, or a micron pen. I think it was my micron pen. But yeah, the next one is so funny. I was trying to go for something realistic here. Went totally wrong. I thought I'm going to nickname it an alley cat because it's got this sort of wonky eye going on. But I thought it's not realistic, but it does look like a really good, like, illustration. It cracked me up. It really cracked me up. Let me hold it up a bit. So yeah, that was that one. The next one I was super proud of. This was my granddad's dog, Sasha, who sadly passed over a couple of years ago now. She was a rescue doggy, so she had a few little health problems going on, but I just love how I've captured that lovely little smile. Beautiful. And just while we're on this of my granddad's dog, I will just pop in up here. I did do an acrylic painting of my granddad's dog, which I was super proud of the first time I've ever done a drawing. So that was using the Arteza acrylic paints, and it was on Arteza acrylic paint pad as well. But he's got that now. That's why I can't show that. He's got that hung up in his living room framed. so they were super happy with that. But yeah, that's that one. That's all that's in. Let's get, oh, there's a few flowers because I was planning on doing a pet portrait with sort of a flower on the page at the side of the face of the pet. But I was just doodling, really, just doodling different flowers, nothing special there. So the next one that I've got to show is another one on pastel matte paper, and it's this little robin. This one's a more recent one. So with pan pastels again on this one, and I use the little tools that you get with the pan pastels. They are really mucky, but I will just show you them. Really mucky now, they need washing. But yeah, I just used one of those, and I really loosely did this picture, really loosely. I was just working the colour down, no rhyme or reason to it. It didn't go exactly how I envisioned in my head, but I think he's super cute and he looks super fluffy. So yeah, that was a recent one, whilst it's winter, and it's very snowy here at the minute as well. Very snowy. So the next one I've took down off my wall because it's in a frame, so I'm just gonna pan out a little bit. Sorry if I'm sending you dizzy. So it has got this little chain on. It's super cute frame, and this is my Hermione. I named my hair Hermione of Harry Potter. So that is that one, and that was just done with Derwent graphite pencils on Strathmore paper. But it's super cute, and these frames are awesome. Super easy. You just, that's to lock it and unlock it. So if I wanted to change this image, just unlock it and lift this up, and then you can put a different sketch inside there. Really easy. And then just lock it again. So that's been up on my wall above my desk here. And I think I've showed you everything. I think. Let me look around my room just to double check that that's everything. I think it is. Yeah, that's everything. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour of all my sketches that I did from July 2020 up until now. I'll probably be doing the same again for 2021, and it'll be really nice to look back on and to see the progress. Do give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.